Hello guys, this is the Dude 2, and today I'm going to do a video on my very first Jingo. What a Jingo is it's a tied game. It's when you play a game without Komi. I'm sorry about the weird angle. I've been getting a lot of criticisms about not being able to see the board, so this time I just threw my camera up really high, and now I got a view of the whole board, so I hope this turns out okay. I'd like your opinions on it afterward. Once again, sorry about the weird, I'm craning my neck here so you can kind of see me, so you're not just staring at like a blank screen, which may be better for you. So let me slip out. But this is a game I played against Crazy Stone. I'm getting better. I may have to throw a few more games just to show you about the computer. Explain its strengths and how I'm improving, etc. Like I said earlier in videos, I don't have time to play a lot of games on KGS or anything, so I have to play while I'm at work, which means just a couple moves every couple minutes, which is forcing me to slow down, which is actually making me stronger, which is a good thing. And also, because I have to keep leaving and come back, I'm getting good at recognizing stuff from the board, so it's a good idea of training. Today I'm going to use my Yellow Mountain Imports Go Bond that I got. It's a floor Go Bond, but I have it up on my table, and I'm using my bamboo gold bowls and 9.2 millimeter double convex Yunzi stones, if anybody's curious. So I'm just going to go over this Jingo game that I played, and I realize this isn't everybody's bag of what interests you. So I'm going to try to throw another video up real quick with some type of learning. But for those of you who've never saw an actual tie game, this might be a treat. And I'll give a very brief overview of what I'm thinking when I'm doing it. Now, what makes the game awesome is the computer actually has the handicap, and I play as white. I'm trying to beat Crazy Stone. This is their level 2, but with 4 stones, that makes them about level 6, which is where I'm playing Crazy Stone. Okay, so I start with a low approach, and then black will play high here, and then I'm working out this common Joseki here, which black just ignores, and he goes straight for a capping move here. He knows that if I crawl in and steal this corner, he's going to block me off, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to jump up here. I got a lot of weakness in my shape. I'm aware of that, but I'm behind, so I got to play a little more aggressively. Black tries to take advantage of this, in which case I play down. And then Black's still pulling some moves to try to pressure me. And I'm just going to do a diagonal jump out. I mean, I really would like out. Now Black's going to take advantage of that weak spot I have right here, but it's not so weak. Now Black's kind of bunched up, and I'm still moving. I'm going to play here because I'm worried about an undercut where he's just going to swoop everything away from me. Now Black's worried about me slipping out underneath. See, we're all fixing our weaknesses here. I probably played this a little too soon, but I'm getting a little worried about about my strength and my shape here. And then I play there, and Black's going to fix his weakness here, because if he doesn't, I'll cut right through, and that gives me Sente. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to push up and really try to swoop out this corner. I really feel like I got a real good exchange with this. I feel like I did alright coming out outnumbered. I'm still going to push this. Even though he could cut me off here, I'm not worried about it. And I think, nope, he connects. It would have been nice for me to be able to come in here and kill that group, but he played right through, and I figure I'm good enough to jump up here. I hope this view's working good for you guys. It seems to be alright for this type of format where I'm just going over a game. Okay, now he's going to go to cut me off there, and I figure, you know what, screw them stones for right now. I got a nice big corner. I'm going to try and take some big points. By doing this, by saying forget these stones, and maybe coming back to him later, I actually feel like I've got a stone stronger. Because I'm willing to say, if you want to waste stones over there, fine. I'm going to take the big points. And I think this is an important thing to learn when you're playing. You need to learn when to just say, you know what, I'm going for the big points. It's very difficult to do that. But he answers my peep. And then I'm going to jump in here and try to swoop out this corner. Alright? With my Kama, or Knight's move. Black says not so fast, because my next move would be up here, and that would totally give me the corner, which is too good. Too good for me, he figures. So I'm going to put some pressure on that stone, in which case he's going to answer. He's going to play up like this. And then I'm going to put some more pressure, threatening to cut. If I cut, I could possibly kill them. And Black doesn't want this. He's blocked. Now I'm liking this. I'm building some territory. And I got Black on the run. And this is a very generic Moyo. It's not great because he could undercut here. So that's my next worry, which he does. He jumps straight over to apply some pressure right there. It helped me make pretty decent shape though. That was kind of a Gote move, at least I thought it was, but no, he just plays there. So now we both got to fix our weaknesses. I fixed my weakness here, and he's going to continue the attack. And now I'm getting a little worried. I don't want to lose this group. This is a strong computer program. It's got a lot of tricks up its sleeve. And he just pulls down. And I'm going to pull down one more just to be safe. I probably don't need to. This is giving him a strong wall to attack these stones with. And it looks like what I did was I played down even one more. I'm sure I've done this too many, and this may have cost me the win and made it a Jingo. But now I feel I need to jump into this area, because this is getting heavily concentrated. I probably should have jumped over here or did a reducing move or something. But this is how I played. Black's going to do a pincer. I'm hoping to do a video on pincers pretty soon. And then I'm going to jump up. Black wants to keep me contained, and that is the right move to do that. And I believe this is the proper answer. And then Black's going to play here. And I believe I play outward. Yep. I believe, I'm pretty sure this is a type of Joseki, or something similar to a Joseki. You got to do some digging to be sure of that. But I believe White would either play here or over here to continue it, and that's the one I played. And then Black's pushing out. I think this is probably not a good exchange for me. Black's building territory here and here, which is what he wants. But I think this is a pretty neat move. This gets me some good eye shape. Black's going to play around here. I'm going to cut because I really feel like I need to get in here somehow. And then Black's going to Atari this stone. I'm going to pull back here because I figure there's two weaknesses I should be able to exploit. Okay, Black plays here. I'm going to put pressure on this stone. He's going to fix this weakness here. And then I'm going to fix this ability for him to clamp me down here. So I can still shoot in there, and I still got some outside influence. But not great, because Black caps me. But I'm going to try to work my way around. Black's just happy to make this. But I figure if I could jump in there, that's kind of worthless, you know? I'm jumping down here, hoping to make a type of wall to push and fight this wall. This is what I'm thinking anyway. Now Black does this move. It's not the best for me, but it's not terrible. Because now what I could do is, let's see, something's wrong here. Something's wrong here. Actually, Black played this move. Sorry guys, I hope I didn't. And then I played there to kind of put pressure on this. Sorry, that was my fault. I'm misreading the game. And now Black's putting pressure here. Look, that kind of changes everything. Sorry about that. But I'm still convinced I can cut him off and get some kind of kill or something here. Put some kind of pressure. Black's going to take this stone. He's just ripping right through. And I'm going to play here to make it connected anyway. And Black connects, which is my last chance of cutting them off. Not very good for me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stone in a double Atari here. And he, of course, is going to fill in. General rule, you want to fill in a double Atari. But look how thick our shapes are. I mean, that's just a mess. Now I'm threatening the undercut, which of course I don't think I can do. Black finally feels it's time for him to take out these stones. In which case I figure that's fine. Let me make a Panuki shape, the star shape, and really put some pressure on these stones now. Black is insisting on making sure these stones are dead, which is fine with me because that allows me to play another big move, which I play to jump right in there. That's pretty major, I think. Black doesn't like that. He does a corner shoulder tap, and I'm just going to push right through and try to make territory right in his backyard. And he, of course, tries to stop me there. And I, of course, try to push. I'm trying to link up my stones there. That would be very nice. Black has a nice stop here. And I should protect this, but I'm not worried about it because if he plays here, I'll just play here. So I'm working my way down now, building a type of wall. And Black, of course, does this, just like I thought he might. But I thought this would be even a little more devastating because of all these weaknesses here. I could play here and really do some damage. Evidently, Black agrees. So Black protects his weakness right here. And then I take a stone here. I mean, I'm just cutting right through this group. I'm doing alright. I'm pretty happy with that so far. And then Black gets his take, which is not the best for me, but it's not so terrible. I'm not able to connect, but I'm able to play here, and I got to push in. I didn't steal the corner. I don't know which way is better or worse. Black takes here. He's building up his game. Okay. Instead of playing this Atari game, I'm going to block Black here to protect that area. Black's going to push through, which is his right. And I'm going to play another territory type move. Now I figure this is my territory, at least kind of, hypothetically speaking, okay? Black does a nice 2-point jump out, trying to cut me off so that I can't cut him off first. I'm going to threaten to cut, because that would just be awesome for me if that would happen. And instead of blocking here, he does the better move, a bamboo joint. That is an awesome use of the bamboo joint. Crazy Stone knows what he's doing. I wanted to block because I'm actually building a nice wall here to battle this wall. And so that's what I'm thinking with that. Okay, Black's going to start to inch in. He's putting pressure on this stones up here, in which case I'm going to answer him. I don't want him sliding into my territory. And Black's, what he's doing, he's building some nice shape. I'm going to block him here. And Black plays here. And now that's officially his. Good for him. So I'm just going to play out and make mine bigger. Black does a nice one. You can see the great use of the one space jump here by Crazy Stone. And I'm just playing solid. I'm not too worried about it. Black tries one last ditch effort to slip in. I play top. He connects. He's hoping for a type of cut or something. And again, I'm playing underneath. Now I have a nice wall to balance this wall. So this is what I was hoping. Pretty soon I want to do, I have this as a backup for a type of reducing move in case I decide to jump back in there. Black again. One space jump. This is another strong shape. It's going to be probably impossible for me to cut. It's like bamboo joints all over the place. It's not really bamboo joints. but it's a type of bamboo joint that's very strong and fast. And I'm just playing these single moves because I really feel I'm getting a little more. He's getting territory, but I'm getting really strong influence that I'm planning on using to attack soon. Now he's starting to see that he don't want me to keep doing this, right? So he does a block, a Hane. I'm going to do a Hane, his Hane. He's going to push out. He's just claiming a few extra points of territory. And I'm following him. Again, it's a complicated matter. I mean, I'm letting him build territory. I figure I could still jump in here, but he's doing the Hane again, and now I figure it's time to start using my influence, so I do a jump down here, double space extension. Remember, you could jump 3 spaces from 2 stones, so I could have probably went a little further. Black's now going to try to claim all of this, and I can't allow that if I could help it. So I'm going to try and do a knight's move up here. Actually, let's see, something's wrong here. I go this way. This is kind of the weak spot in the shape. Black's going to attach. And then I'm going to make this strong shape here. I call it the pyramid. It's just basically a triangle, but it's really hard to cut and it's a strong shape. Now I could still get cut off here, hypothetically. Black doesn't want me to Hane here. So what he does is he plays down here, this move. Okay. Now I'm going to play down here, making another strong shape, the chair. I've mentioned the chair before. You want to keep an eye open anytime you can make the chair. It's probably a good idea to do so. And then I make the shape again. Notice the shape? Now I'm fighting in Black's territory, and I'm doing alright. Even if I get cut off, I feel that I can make 2 eyes in there. So I'm happy with this. I mean, but he's playing these strong moves to really just cut me out of this, so I need to make this big, right? So I'm going to Hane underneath, see how he does, see how he answers. He's going to Hane. And then I'm going to threaten Atari. It's probably not a good move. It's a Gote move, meaning he's going to get Sente. He plays here. And then I have to protect my area, which means it's his turn now. And he thinks a clamp over here is a good move, which I do too, because that links up over here. It puts a lot of pressure on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play up here. Yep, he's going to extend, because he doesn't want to waste a stone. And then I'm going to do a 2-space jump from here, right over top of the star point right there. Now this gives me a nice potential to build territory. He's probably going to want to jump right in there, but he's worried. He wants to possibly undercut too. So that's something I need to worry about. So I just play strong and slow, which is fine. He's pushing. And I'm going to threaten a peep here. Actually, this stone is here. I apologize for that. And then he's going to connect solidly, right? And I'm just going to push in, and I figure he's going to answer this because I'm threatening to free up my stone that he works so hard to capture, which he cannot allow. So my guess was correct. He captures there. And then I fill in. I don't want him pushing in and cutting, even though that was probably a bad move, because I would have wanted him to cut, because I don't think he'd be able to connect anything, and that would have been a kill. So, but luckily, he's worried more about this, which he probably doesn't have to worry about that either. Maybe he does, because he's only technically got 1 eye, for sure. But he fills that in. So that worked out good for me. So now I'm going to threaten to slip under, which I'm sure, yep, he's going to answer. I'm going to fill in here. He's going to fill in here. The reason I played it is because I thought it was Sente. If he plays here, now he's threatening to kill this group. Right? He's got a lot of issues here. If I fill in here, and then he fills in here, then I have to fill in here. I mean, that's pretty massive. And I believe that, yep, that's exactly what happens. I play here. He plays here. Smart move by him. He just stole a lot of points away from me. And then I play here. But he's still got this weakness, which he fixes. So there goes, not only did he maintain Sente, but he solidified this territory, weakened me, and solidified this territory. Endgame, these programs are very tough. So I need to nip away some points. So I'm playing here. Black's going to block. And now I'm going to do a monkey jump. Well, not quite a monkey jump. I was scared to do a full monkey jump, but I did a knight's move in there. This is going to allow me to scoop out some of this territory. Remember I told you I was looking for a way in? That was my way in. He's going to try a direct stop, but you cannot stop a monkey jump like that. Even though, like I said, you call it a small monkey jump, a knight's jump. You can't stop it like that on the edge. He's going to jump out here. So I figure I'm not taking the bait and playing there. I'm just going to try and steal a couple more. He's going to play here. I'm just going to cut. Not a proper way to stop monkey jump. Or a knight's move. Sorry. And so he's hoping that I'll fill in so that he could move over or something similar. So I just take. I'm happy to get what I get in there. This may not have been the best idea. He plays here. I'm going to play this move. This will prevent him from putting that in Atari. Again, by playing these loose moves on the edge, I risk him cutting me off and taking some. But like I said, I'm more than willing to just get some guys in there. He plays there in an attempt to stop me. I play under. This is an excellent, if I may toot my own horn, an excellent use of the knight's move. And then I'm threatening to come in here. Probably not good, because I think he could just play here and cut me off, but he might be worried about some type of cut. So, yep, he plays here. I'm going to answer there, and this also protects me from him pushing in so far. He does a empty triangle push, which by looking at it, you don't normally want to do that, but that's actually pretty strong. It's not a bad use of the empty triangle, if there is a good use for it. It serves a lot of benefits, a lot of purposes, because as you can see, if I block on there, he can push down and steal another point there. So he scooped out some points with that nice move. That's a move I wouldn't have thought of. And then he's going to stop me there. And I'm not worried about that right now. Take that 1 point. I want this. See, this is a way of playing. But now he's threatening this, and I can't have that. So I need to play safe with this move. This way, if he plays in, I get the capture. So he'll have to play here before he can play there. Now he's really putting some serious pressure on these stones now. So I need to make life in there fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play here. He's going to answer. I'm going to I'm going to fill in here, because this is another weak spot. Even if he captures here, that should work to give me my eye space, which it does. He captures. And then I'm going to counter here. And he's going to fill in this area here. He's trying really hard to take that. And that's okay. That allows me to fill in here, and I still have this ko. Now he's going to put some pressure into this corner, which I'm not going to allow. This is an empty triangle, but this is used in the proper respect. This is a gote move. Next time he plays here, I'm sorry, it's reverse gote, which means when he plays here, I'm going to play here, he plays here. That gives me sente, which is what's happening here. He's going to play here. By doing so, he's giving me sente. So I played a move ahead of time to prevent his move. However, I'm still scared that he could play one of these moves and move in, even though I probably shouldn't be scared. I blocked just to be safe. I probably shouldn't have done that. That may have cost me the game also. There are a couple of these little moves that I see that have possibly cost me the game. I'm playing here to shore out my territory. He blocks it. We're in Endgame now. We've been in Endgame for a little while. And then by playing here, this guarantees me my 2 eyes. Okay? Yeah, he can't invade there. You just got to protect there. He's trying to steal a couple points out of my territory from here. So I'm going to play here. He's going to push in. This is also a type of Joseki. I'm going to play here. Black's going to protect. White's going to protect. And Black's worried about his, he wants to start pressuring me in there. And I'm starting to worry a little bit about my eye shape. So I'm going to play here. Black is going to put pressure on that stone. I'm just going to fill it in. And Black's going to attempt to kill these stones. But luckily I started to panic a little, but I was able to play there and realize, no go. Thank you for the point. Black's going to push or protect his cut point that I saw earlier. And I see a spot to push up in Black's land here, threatening to possibly connect there. And Black's worried about a cut around. So I'm going to push down from this side. And then he's going to, I'm sure, yeah, attach in the center. And then I'm worried about this now because he could just work his way right in there. So what I'm going to do is jump there. Black also wants to steal as much as he can, so he does a shoulder hit. I'm going to Hane, threatening him to cut, saying, go ahead and cut, buddy. Now to play it safe, I'm going to push up. I'm worried about some of his tricky moves. He protects his area. I'm going to scoot down, and I think I scooped out as much as could possibly be allowed. He's going to jump in here, make my shape weak. Okay? But I'm not worried about it. I'm just going to put some pressure on his shapes now. This hole right here. If I can capture this, I mean, that's awesome. That'll win me the game, I believe. But he knows I can't. He just plays there. So I'm going to try. See if he messes up. He just plays underneath, and that saves his group right there. I'm going to play here, threaten to capture, of course. He's going to play here, doing this double bamboo joint. It's as safe as can be. But I'm still gonna apply the pressure, right? And he's going to play here, giving himself another couple points. I'm pushing down here on this stone, see if maybe I can get a capture. But he's putting even more pressure on this. But once again, I'm just going to ignore it. These are moves he's trying to just get me to answer. And then put the Atari on him. He's going to slide up here. I have to fill this in or let my group get screwed up. And then trying to slip in, stealing a couple more points. I'm going to block him. He's going to fill in. I'm going to protect. Again, I may not have to. These are things I need to work on. He's playing here now. I'm guessing he's trying to maybe do a cutoff here. Probably not a feasible idea, but just to be safe, I'm going to protect my cut point. And then he plays here. I know he's got some kind of trick up his sleeve. I'm not going to have that happening, so I make myself another eye, which is not a true eye, really, because he could play there, which I think he does, eventually, is what he's thinking. But now he's going to play an empty triangle. He's trying to make eyes now. And so I'm going to play here. And Black fills in his area here. I'm going to take here. Black does a tricky cut here, trying to kill my eye space. Or maybe he's playing the co-threat. Let's see. Yep, and he's gonna take this right back. Playing the co-threat. Okay, so I go, no problem, buddy. I'll just play right here. Right? Trying to take that. Or do I play? I play here. Black takes out. That allows me to capture. I have a lot more co-threats than he does, I think. He plays right here, which one more move will kill there. So I take here. I mean, and at this point the score's so close, this actually matters. This may actually like win or lose the game depending upon how this goes. So I'm going to play here, threatening to kill them. Black, of course, is going to play there. And this is a pretty good example of a co-threat. It's a minor co-threat, however, because the score is so close, it's major. And Black is evidently worried about some type of co-threat there. Actually, no. He plays... he's worried about me taking here. He plays there. I'm going to play here. That ends the co-threat. And then Black has a weakness here, double cut, which he blocks. I'm fixing my weakness right here because he's going to start applying pressure. He plays here. Fixing my next problem, which is right up here. Black's pushing... What is Black doing? Black's pushing over, putting a co-threat on me right there. What did he do? I'm going to push... Yeah, sorry, I got the wrong stone, that's my problem. I'm going to put, threaten to push down. Black's going to take. Again, it cost me the game, I don't know. White's going to push over. Black's going to protect. I'm going to push down. I was able to scrounge off another point or two. Black blocks. And protect my last weakness right here. Black fills in, threatening to capture, and because I was able to protect all my bases, I was able to play there. Black sees a potential problem, so he plays here, preventing me from threatening to go around, and let's see. I pass. Black fills in there. I pass. Black passes. And that's the game. The game is 61 to 61. Drawn game. Jigo. It's my first Jigo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for all the new subscribers I got. Got a nice bunch of you guys over the weekend. I don't know if these are the type of games you like to see. I don't know if this is helpful to any of you. You guys got to let me know. I haven't got many comments on me reviewing my games against Computer Crazy Stone. Once again, I'm sure this isn't probably everybody's bag of tea. A lot of you guys are interested more in Joseki, Fuseki, Life and Death. You know, the shoulder hit. I got a lot of comments on the shoulder hit, tactic, strategy. Again, this was on my list. I wanted to play a game dealing with co-threats, and I figured this Jigo of mine was a pretty good one. It shows how a co-threat can really mean the difference of a win or a lose. So, thank you guys. Any comments, feel free to throw in. You guys have a good one.